Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I gotta let them know. Yeah, gotta let them know. If you ever been down, opportunity to grow. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Miss T, and I am back with another video. If you're new to this channel, hello, welcome. I hope you love it here, but while you're here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Okay, let's join the family. We're trying to build a beautiful community over here, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, like this video and be sure to share it, okay, with a family member, so we can keep growing over here. We're on the road to 1,000 family members. We're halfway. We're a little over halfway there. So yes, let's get those balls rolling. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Anyway, also press the notification bell so you know when I have a new upload. And my family members who came back to see me again, welcome back. Thank you for coming to see me. All right, in this vlog, we are having a stay-at-home mom vlog, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna title this. I won't know how to title it until I get done editing. So we're gonna show you a life of a stay-at-home mom, which I am enjoying. Honestly, I really am enjoying just to be here, just be a full mom and a full wife at home, enjoying the cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. I enjoy it all. But y'all already know, before we get into this video, we have to do our devotion. I enjoy doing the devotion with y'all. Just seeing the feedback that I get for sharing the word of God to y'all, and the fact that y'all love it and y'all enjoy it, it brings so much warmth to my heart. So yeah. And the comment that I get that shows that I am growing as a person, and I can see that many times I be asking, like, Lord, am I, being the light that you want me to be, or whatever. Sometimes you have those days you just want to do a self check. And but one of my family members, my sisters, aunties, whatever, her name is Quad One Love. When I say her comments give me life, they give me life. Like when I say she's very analytic and she's very observant, she watched everything from the way my face looked, the way I sound, everything. When I say that she's in the spurts, sister's in the spurt, she's watching. So yeah, so when she leave comments and let me know how I'm doing, it just brings so much happiness. So I'm so glad to be a light for y'all and be a source of Jesus' peace to y'all and stuff like that. Because I know we're not close from each other. We're not close to each other, but we are close on here. And I can be able to, share God's word and share God's love to y'all and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous at first. I was like, if I get talking about Jesus, people gonna go the other way. However, like I said, you lift them up, He will draw them in. And that's what He been doing. He been drawing y'all in, and I love it. Anyway, let's get our devotion out the way. Y'all know we read from these two wonderful books this year: Wake Up with the Word and Confident Woman by Joyce Myers. And y'all, I really do not read these until I get on the camera. Now, some days I do read them, if I'm not recording. But when I'm recording, I do not touch these books until I pick up these cameras, okay? I'm telling you, because I want to do this together with y'all. All right, so today is the 22nd, and our word for today is strength. Means power or vigor of any kind. And it reads, sometimes the obstacles we face in life surprises us, zap our strength, and steal our joy. Not only do difficult circumstances hit us when we're not expecting them, but they can hit us when we're in our most vulnerable state. This is what causes many people to give up. They decide it's too much to overcome. But that's not God's plan for His people, and that's not God's plan for you. You don't have to be overwhelmed by the pressures of life. You might think, I'm just tired. It seems like I don't have the strength for another battle. Well, I'm glad you realize you don't have the strength for a battle, because you try to fight in your own strength, you'll lose every time. Every time. Every time. The only way you're going to really, truly live in victory is by trusting God with your battles and your times of weakness. When you do, He will give you all the strength you need. And the Bible verses come from Isaiah 40:29, that He gives power to the faint and weary, and to him who has no might, He increases strength. And let's talk about this strength thing, y'all. It's a saying that, a lot of people, it's a controversial statement. They always say that God will give you no more than you can handle. And I see this false. Because if He gives you something that you can handle on your own, what's the purpose of Him being there? Like, just really think about it. Like, what's the purpose of Him being there? Because us as people, we are faint, we are fragile, we are emotional, we get weak, everything else, but God is always strong. And it's by his power that everything going the way it is. And it's by his power that you will make it through any type of circumstance. We can't do it on our own. Because, baby, like, if we go through a situation with a person who betrayed us, the first thing we're going to want to do is get our lick back. I know I do. I don't know about y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna be transparent. I know I be wanting to get my lick back. However, with the strength of God, I keep my pause to myself. Okay? And I just pray for you and I just bless you in Jesus' name. Okay? So we don't do things in our own strength. We don't do nothing in our own strength. And then when we do try to do things in our own strength, like try to work things out in our own strength, we get frustrated. Is it just me? Do y'all get frustrated? Because you're doing your own strength. It's not meant for us to do in our own strength. We got to let God work through us and give us strength through him. Okay? So don't be out here trying to handle this stuff by yourself, because I don't want to end up sending y'all bail money. And I don't want y'all to have to send me bail money. Because if I fix it, I'm going to jail. So we're just going to let God fix it, okay? No matter what the situation, when it comes out of these bills, people, places, the things, we're going to let God fix it. Because if we fix it, we're going to jail. And then ultimately going to hell. And I ain't trying to do that either. But anyway, let's head talk for strength. Anyway, our next book, we know we're reading from The Confident Woman. And we're on week 4. And on today's read say freedom to be ourselves. And this is in Ephesians. And I'm going to read, it's in Amplified. Y'all know I don't like Amplified, but I'm going to read it because I'm going to skip through all this stuff in parentheses. And I ain't got time to be skipping through stuff in parentheses. Okay. Alright, it says, for we are God's own handiwork, his workmanship, recreated in Jesus Christ, born anew, that we may do those good works which God predestined, planned beforehand for us, taking path which he prepared ahead of time, that we should walk in them, living the good life which he prearranged and made ready for us to live in. Ephesians 2:10. As 21st century women, how do you feel about yourself? And many will confess, I hate myself. Or perhaps their opinion of themselves is not that severe, but they will admit they really don't like themselves. Our world has created a false, unrealistic image of what women are supposed to look like and act like. But the truth is that not every woman was created by God to be skinny, with a flawless complexion and long flowing hair. Not every woman was intended to juggle a career as well as juggle a career as well as all of the other duties of being a wife, mother, citizen, and a daughter. Single women should not be made to feel they are missing something because they are not married. Married women should not be made to feel they must have a career to be complete. We must have the freedom to be our individual selves. Many women hate themselves and have no self-confidence because they have been abused, rejected, abandoned, and in some ways damaged emotionally. Women need to experience a revival of knowing their infinite worth and value. Ask God to help you with your unique self. And the prayer reads, Lord, you know exactly how I feel about myself. You know how deeply I've been influenced by the messages of our culture and how confusing it is. Help me to discover the truth of my worth and value in your eyes. Amen. And to be honest, that is so true, because I myself, y'all know I'm going to just be transparent, I used to not like myself at all. I didn't like my shape. I didn't like the way I looked in the face. None of that, because I didn't look like everybody else. And I'm going to tell you right now, I used to not like my voice. I felt as if my voice was so deep. To myself, I thought I sounded like a man. And then not only that, I'm still working on how to accept myself, how I talk. Because I talk fast. And I'm country because I'm from the South. And I have to understand, that's just the way I am. You know, I do talk, proper. I do speak, good English. However, sometimes my tongue get twisted up. Sometimes, I talk like I have people say I have an accent. And then, not only that, I can tell some of my words like breaks. I don't know why. It feel like the English is actually my second language. I don't know. However, that's how God made me. That's just how I am. I have to accept that. And if people don't like me because of those type of things, and people don't like you because of the thing that you have, they're not meant for you. Okay? We're not supposed to be here on this earth to look the same, sound the same, talk the same. Because if we did, it would be boring. It would be straight boring if we all did the same thing. We all dressed alike, anything. We wouldn't know anything outside of that. I wouldn't know anything about hair if we all wore the same hair. If we all kept our hair braided, I wouldn't know anything about no laces. I wouldn't know anything about no ponytails, no nothing. So we here created to be here for each other. So we have to stop putting the stumbling blocks in front of people or saying what we should look like or how we should act or whatever. Yeah, we would act with decency and order, yeah, of course. However, if somebody just have an accent, some people is country, some people are bigger than others, some people just care the way they are. You know, yeah, sometimes there are room for improvement for certain people. Yeah, we all need improvement in certain areas. However, if their personality have good intentions, however, theirs is totally different than you, leave them be. We're not supposed to be the same. We're not supposed to look the same. We're not all supposed to be a size 10. We're not all supposed to be 150 pounds. So stop letting the pressure of society keep you from being who God wants you to be. Okay? If there's something that you want to change about your body, let it be your own decision. Don't let it be because you seen somebody on a video be a size 10 with a flat stomach and a bodacious behind. And like, oh, I want to be like that. No. Be who God wants you to be. Now, if you want to change something, which we all have the ability to change the way we look. You know, physically, our bodies. We can't do our face because you have to go pay somebody to do that. And I ain't going up on no knife. But if you want to change the way your body shape or how your body reacts to things or something, just take time and work on it. We won't get anywhere if you don't work on it, okay? So relieve yourself from the pressures of society and what other people think, and stay out your own head. When you get to the point that you do not appreciate yourself, give it to God, and He will whisper in your ear and sing to you and tell you how wonderfully and marvelous you are. All right? So I hope that this time was a blessing to you. Okay? I love y'all so much. All right, now we get on to the vlog. We have to go to Vienna, which is like 9-10 minutes away from where I live, to go to Piggly Wiggly to go get some meat. Or I could go to Harvest, but however, Harvest meat be expensive sometimes. But you know, we're gonna figure that out. But before we get ready to go, I want to show y'all this thing I had told y'all I purchased from TikTok shop. So y'all know I had ended up purchasing a tripod. I think I said something about it like 2 vlogs ago. I ended up purchasing a tripod from TikTok shop. And it's this right here. It's this tripod. It's supposed to be pink. However, I end up with the white light. But I'm not going to be caring about it. You know, it bothers me seeing a white and a pink. But I'm not going to be caring about it. Now, this thing is heavy duty. It's heavy. And it comes with a Bluetooth remote. Now, the thing about this thing gets so freaking tall. And my husband, he's like 6'2", 6'4", and it get his height. This thing is long. Hold on, open it up. So, this is the bottom. The bottom is very, extremely sturdy. That's the bottom. Now, this is the thing. That's one little click. Another click, that click, that click. See, this thing is huge. Now, this is the end. I'm sure how tall this thing is now. This is the end. And we're still going. And we're still going. I'm about to drop it. This thing is tall, y'all. It's tall. It's tall. And I like the fact that, ow, I snapped myself. It has lights on it because my ring light is broken thanks to the kids. Hold up, hold up. I mean, did I do this wrong? Hold on. Okay, it's supposed to go down some more. Oh, there you go. Okay. Now I click close. But my ring light is broken. The kids dropped it somehow and everything just broke. So I ended up purchasing this because the lights come on them. And it got different settings. That's one setting. And both do the same thing. And just to turn it off, you just long press it. So yeah, so for now I'll be using this tripod. I didn't use it now because I want to show y'all what it looked like. Also, these lights can be removed, so you have to end up going in the store with lights on your tripod, and it bends down, comes up. So yeah, that's the new tripod. I'm so excited. I don't have to worry about buying another ring light. Just buy this thing. I think I got it for like 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Now I don't know how long the light lasts on the tripod. However, we'll see eventually, because I used it on the last video I did with the closet decluttering. I did use it on that. However, it lasted a while and I didn't even charge it. But one of my bottom light ended up going off. So yeah, so we're about to get dressed. I know I have to go get some meat. I have to go by Walmart to get some more soap and some ice cream, because I'm actually baking brownies today. So yeah. And yeah, I got to tell y'all something yesterday. So tell y'all about yesterday. So y'all know I've been working on my wardrobe and everything. You know that my style is like, you know, classy, what is it, casual chic. However, I like to dress simple. Like today I got on this simple long sleeve shirt with some simple long sweatpants or whatever. But yesterday I had on some leggings, and I had on a white t-shirt, and I had on like this coat that I got from Kevin, kind of like a what is, like a active coat, like a Nike coat, whatever it is. However, I looked very nice. I mean, extremely nice, like from somewhere else nice. And I had my shoes on, and I had my hair, and had a headband on, and I had it like kind of like this, so to speak, yesterday. But it looked better than that. But I had it like that yesterday, and I went to Walmart to go do the stuff that I need to do, and it was a crowd of women, my ethnicity women, staring at me like I was crazy. Like, I'm not supposed to go in there with nice out of the ordinary dressing like how we supposed to. Like, I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but you know, we are conditioned to dress certain ways, and if you dress anything other than that, you are labeled as you just trying to be white, or you trying to do this and you trying to do that. I just like to dress nice. My parents raised me to do that, to not just look any type of way, or you know, or be you. I'm not into tight fitting form. I'm not into tight fitting clothes. I'm not into wearing heels all the time. I'm not into wearing things that got cuts and slashes. So I like stuff that's simple, basic, look good, form that fits my figure or whatever. And it come across that if I'm trying to be white, and I'm like, no, this is how I dress. I just like to dress. It's simple. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, what all this and that third, buying all these type of jewelry and stuff to try to match what I'm trying. No, I don't have to worry about none of that. And see, that's the thing that I'm fighting with, trying to be myself, because I was kind of worried about what somebody else was looking at me and trying to say, by the way I dress. And if your dress, the way you dress is totally different than the culture that you growing up in, it's okay. It's totally fine. And I'm just telling you for myself, y'all know I'm gonna be transparent on here. If you don't look like everybody else in your culture, that is fine. That don't make you any less of a person than them. And that's something I'm fighting with. I have to realize that I don't have to look like everybody else. I don't have to dress like them just to be considered black. Okay, I don't have to do that. I know I'm black, and I love to be black. However, I just don't like to dress like we're culturally or societally, how can I say it, accepted to be or taught or whatever. I just rather not do that, because that's not how my parents raised me anyway. And plus, I don't see it, you know, for me. But yeah, that's just something I was kind of bothered about, and I came home and told my husband about it, and he was like, it's okay that you carry yourself that way. People just have to understand it's just how you carry yourself. Because I even got called that I was trying to live above my means. Or I just think I'm this and this and that third because I don't dress like everyone else. And it bothers me. I'm not gonna lie, it bothers me bad. However, I have to be who God created me to be. Anyway, let's get ready to go to this store, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I'm just leaving out the store. I'm gonna head to Walmart now to get some ice cream and some soap. Let me get some gravy pack because tonight I'm going to make sorry, I'm not trying to smack, but I'm gonna make some beef tips with mashed potatoes and gravy tonight. That's what I think I'm gonna do tonight. So that's what I know Kevin would love that. And plus I'm making brownies for the kids. I'm getting ice cream and stuff. So they're going to love this. I get some more paper. I gotta get some paper bowls. I know I need to get some more paper plates as well. So I gotta do that. So I'll be catching y'all when we get to Walmart. Alright, we're going down the ice cream aisle. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all, I had to talk. Found some cheese for the kitty. Okay. How you doing? I'm good. Excuse me. I just not too heavy. The music is loud. Alright, got the little things that I needed. I got 2 things of Lunchables because Kylie, she take lunch to school, so gotta worry about the next 2 days, so let's head home. Okay, so I am back and my face looks a greasy mess. My face is oily today. But anyway, I am back home. I just came back from picking up Kylie and Ashton. I had to go get the truck looked at because it's making a noise. But I'm taking it to the dealership tomorrow to see what's going on with it because I don't like that, and I'm not gonna pay money for a vehicle that's making noises. Okay, we're not gonna do that. But you know, it don't even surprise me that stuff like this is trying to go on when I lean on God and decide to lean on Him and work on the things that He want me to work on. He's gonna end up trying to come up with something, trying to take me out of my peace and joy. But I refuse. I refuse. Anyway, Kevin had a Shein package, but I'm trying to figure out how his Shein package came before mine. And I ordered mine like 2 weeks before him. And his came before mine. But anyway, I got something out of it. He purchased me something out of it. And I love it. So the first thing he purchased me were these beautiful earrings. Some beautiful butterfly earrings here. Look at it. So beautiful. Let me take one out. Let me take them out so you can see them. They are beautiful. 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 Alright, so here it is. Oh my gosh, let me bring it up close. Look at the details. And on the back they have these big pearls. Focus. There you go. Look at that. That is so cute. Isn't that beautiful? It came from Shein. Okay, Shein, okay. I forgive you. Okay. And the next thing he purchased me with this 3-piece bottle set. Here. Love it. Love it. It's my nephew going downstairs. So the first thing I guess is, I don't know how many, I don't know. It's a 7-ounce bottle. No, 64-ounce bottle. And it has a straw, but I don't know how to put it in there. So I have to do this off camera. But it's beautiful. You want to drink 65 ounces in a day. You start from 7 a.m. and ends at 9 p.m. for this bottle, if I want to take this bottle around. And then if you want a smaller bottle, you can take this bottle here and you fill it up twice. So you go from 8 to 1, fill it up, and then go from 2 to 7 with this one. Yep, and then the last one is this miniature bottle that I like. It's so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. And this one here, you do the same. You get started from 8 to 1, and then you refill and go from 2 to 7 on that one as well. Love it. Love it, love it. So I'm going to wash these out and use them because they are so aesthetically pleasing. And plus they're encouraging me to drink more water, which I have. And plus, you know when you get things that inspire you to do more things, you do more things. I don't know why I'm trying to go with that, but if you're trying to do things in your life, get some stuff that's gonna inspire you. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what that was. I don't know what I was saying the first time, but if you plan on getting more water intake, get some cute bottles that will inspire you to do that. If you want to read, find some good reading things to read on, or get a Kindle or something like that. Do something to better yourself this year. And I want to increase my water intake. And Kevin purchased me these bottles. You know I love bottles and tumblers. And yes, I can see myself with some nice cold water in here, drinking myself to better health. So yes, that is the Shein order today. Now I'm about to get ready to put these beef tips on. Oh, I gotta chop up my veggies. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. I'm get ready to get my cutting board and get all my veggies. I have 3 packs of beef tips because you know I have to have 3 to be able to feed the whole family and everything. Oh, and speaking of when the devil tried to get a hold to you, how about one of my elements on my stove went out? Like, you really trying to put me in a binary. You trying, but like the thing said from the last vlog, we have the victory. I have the victory over you. Okay? I'm telling you. In the byway, the pathway, wherever you at, I have the victory at the end. So, you can try all you want. I still have the victory, okay? Alright. So, let's get ready to chop up our veggies for our beef tip meal. Because we're still going to be great no matter what the enemy try to throw at us. We're still going to be great. Let me turn y'all. But like I said, we're still going to be great no matter what. Alright. We got some bell pepper and an onion. Get my garlic. I have some parsley as well. I wasn't putting parsley in there. And get some garlic. Oh, I got some garlic cloves out of the bowl that I didn't use from the last. Sorry, I had a knock on the door, but like I said, I got some garlic cloves I didn't use from the last time I had cooked on here. What was I cooking last time? Oh, when I was making that lasagna. So yeah, I got that. So let's get ready to get our veggies all chopped and everything. I told y'all I'm gonna be transparent on here because y'all on this journey with me. And if somebody over here on this side of my channel want to critique and criticize, you know what to do is. Go outside. Outside, because we're not putting up with all that. Because I'm here to be a beacon and a light for others through Jesus. No. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to chop up these veggies and everything, and then I will be right back. Alright, so I am back. The beef tips are on. I cut up the parsley, garlic, half of a red onion, and some bell pepper. And now on cooking, I put 2 packs of brown gravy, mixed it with water, and put it as a base. And you know, I got some beef bouillon cubes, but I'll see how that do after, because I don't want to make it too salty. I did put some onion powder and garlic powder in there as well, and a little garlic salt. So that's on right now. So right now I'm about to make this brownie mix that I got from Aldi. It's a specially selected double chocolate premium brownie mix, and it has chocolate chips in it. So this is what I'll be making. Not much of a baker, but I will bake some brownies, okay? And y'all, I would think about making some Rice Krispie treats for the kids too, because me and Kyle was talking about that on the way home. So we might be making some Rice Krispie treats on this channel as well. I was thinking about making peanut butter and thinking about making M&M's, and she said something about some Reese's. I'll probably make that too. But yes, so I'm gonna get ready to make these brownies and let them cook. I want to go ahead and get them cooked so they can be all cooled and everything, so I can cut them into bars so they can be ready for the ice cream tonight. So when they get ready to eat, they can just warm up the brownie and then put the ice cream on top. So yes, so let me go and get this done. I got a few dishes to wash and everything, and straighten up a little bit in the living room. So by the time I get back in here, the food will probably be done, and I think y'all probably catch a little cleanup with me or something like that before I end the vlog off. So let me go finish my motherly duties, and then I'll be back. Alright, so here is dinner. We got our beef tip with our mashed potatoes and our green beans. About to get ready to chow down on this, and then when I come back, I will show you the brownie dessert. So here's the brownie. They're all cut up, and here's the ice cream I'm gonna put on it. And then I got some chocolate syrup put on top of it. So that's dessert for tonight. Alright, so everyone is all fed and they're full and they're happy. I'm getting ready to close this vlog off, y'all, because I got an early start in the morning. You know, we got to go check on our truck, what's going on with her. But anyway, like I said, if you're new to this channel, hello, welcome. I hope you love it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to become a part of the family. Also, if you're coming back to see me again, welcome back. I love you all. And until next time, I love y'all. And I'll catch you in the next one.
Isn't all I need. Give me God, because everything